internet. It's not about the money. Yes, as it is now, let's just pray.
So excited today. I'm so very happy. My name is Mrs. Vera Oberabo. I'm your anchor for the Pwan Prayer Network. Before we start, I just want to apologize for starting a little bit behind schedule. It's because of one or two technical issues, but I thank God that we are set now to move. Once again, I welcome all of you. How have you been? How have all of you been? I hope you've been keeping safe, and I hope you've been bonding with your families, and I hope that you've been connecting with God. Now, let's start. Let's start by this praise and worship. Glorious God, wonderful King, excellent God, we bow before your throne. Glorious God, wonderful King, excellent God, we bow before your throne. We bow before your throne and worship at your feet. We bow before your throne. You are the glorious God. We bow before your throne. We worship at your feet. We bow before your throne. You are the glorious God. Glorious God. Wonderful King. Excellent God. We bow before your throne. We bow before your throne and worship at your feet. Hallelujah. What a mighty God we serve. Hallelujah. Heaven and earth adore him. Angels bow before him. one more song. I am wonderfully made. I am beautifully made. I resemble God. I belong to Him. I am wonderfully made. I am beautifully made. I resemble God. I belong to Him. That is why the devil trembles whenever we are just singing. I am the Lord, the apple of His eye. That is why the devil trembles whenever he has us singing. I am the Lord, the apple of His eye. Hallelujah! Praise the name of the Lord. I know you're super excited to be in this summit this month, May. God has been wonderful. God has been faithful. God has been gracious. God has kept us alive to see the beauty of this glorious month. May His holy name be glorified. An unimaginable change in circumstances. It has completely changed the way we think, the way we interact, the way we do things. You begin to hear things like social distancing. You begin to hear things like work from homes. You know, you begin to hear things like you don't have to have about 20, 50 people meet in a room. The way we think, the way we do stuff has completely changed. Yeah, but in all of that, the big question is, where does this bring you as a person? You as an individual that is faced with the current circumstances of the world. We are faced with numerous deaths. We are faced with confusions. Even the government for this. Do you see clients who have refused to buy? Or do you see clients who are not picking up your calls? When you look at the future, what do you see? Do you see economic crisis all over the world? Do you see COVID-19, financial struggles? Do you see palliatives? Of course, the non-Pwan group has been involved in distributing palliatives all over the place. Is that what you see? Is that only what you hope for? What do you see? When you look into the future, do you see your inability to fend for your family? Do you see loss of jobs? Do you see business failure? We are in a lockdown era. Do you see lockdown for good for you? Do you see new way of doing business? Do you see new connections, new alliances? Do you see new horizons, new levels? Do you see hope? Do you see joy? Do you see yourself conquering? What do you see? Do you see yourself as a solution provider? You must see something. There is no middle ground here. You must see something. Do you see the negative or do you see the positives and the hundreds? But you can see that the fact that we're not able to gather in an event center has not stopped us from conducting our monthly summit. The summit is still going on. We had a summit even in March. Yeah, this is May. We had a summit in April. We had our first summit in April. Facebook Live, online. This month again we are coming. It is even bigger, it's even better. So what do you see? Do you see limitations? Or do you see the fact that you can, out of your situations and circumstances, devise strategies, find better ways of running your life, running your family, doing your business, getting better at it? What do you see? It is very important what you see. Because what you see is critical to your spiritual well-being. What you see is critical to your mental well-being. What you see in front of this television. I will follow CNN. I will know the number of deaths. I will look at this. I will look at what's happening in Nigeria. I will look at what's happening in Italy. I want to know what's happening in Spain. I want to have, after a while, the thing was getting to me. I was saying, wow, so many deaths all over the place. wow, this is terrible. And it was just getting to me in a negative way. After a while, I told myself, no, you can't continue to follow this news like this. Yeah, we feel very sad what is happening. We are not happy that many people are losing their lives. We're not happy that people are losing jobs. We're not happy that economies are crumbling. But what is important to me at this point in time is what the Bible says about your future. That is what is important. So you need to take your eyes off the world and see God, not the circumstances or the problems around you. You have to stop seeing lack of sales. You have to stop seeing fear and limitations. The Bible says in Psalm 121, verse 1, it says, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help comes from God, who made the heavens and the earth. So for you to see well, you need to lift your eyes unto the Lord. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Number 2, for you to see well, you need to have courage. Courage. Courage is not the absence of fear necessarily. But courage is acting in spite of the fear. Courage is the ability to act on one's beliefs, despite danger or disapproval. You need to see yourself as a bold person. You need to see yourself as capable of going all out there, finding strategies, employing new trends into your life, into your business, to be able to do your business better. You need to see that you're capable of making sales. You need to see that you're capable of taking territories. You need to have courage. You need to be audacious. You need to be confident. You need to feel that you're able. Because with the power of God, you can do all things through Jesus who strengthens me. You need to know that you can. If you say you can, you can. You need to take your eyes off the world and you need to have courage. The third way you can see properly is to trust God. You need to trust God that He is sovereign and completely in control. God is the supreme authority over all things. All things are under God's control. Question for His soul. I will encourage you to give your life to Jesus Christ. Right now, I want you to bow down your head wherever you may be, maybe in your room, maybe in your office, in your sitting room. I want you to bow my life before you and hand my life over to you. You are my Lord and my Master. Today, I surrender completely to Jesus. In Jesus' name we pray. As simple as that, you are born again. That's a Pwan group. We're going to pray. Whatever you see for them, begin to talk to God about it. What do you see for the chairman? What do you see for the group managing director? You have to see right. Father, I want to see a group managing director that fears the Lord. Lord, I want to see a group managing director that is strong in faith. I want to see a group managing director that is directed by the Spirit of God. Lord, I want to see the chairman that is a child of God, that has new vision. I want to see the chairman that has new inspirations, new understanding. I want to see the chairman that the strength is renewed by the power of the Almighty. What do you see for the chairman? What do you see for the group managing director? I want you to begin to proclaim for them. Whatever you see for them, whatever you wish for them, begin to proclaim it now. In the name of Jesus, Father, we see a great group managing director. We see a great chairman of the company. We see a man who is going places. We see a man who is taking territories. We see a man who is doing the will of the Father. We see a man who is leading many people to righteousness, leading many people to freedom from poverty. We see a great man in the name of Jesus. Now I want you to pray for the Pwan group. It's very important that we continue to operate in the name of Jesus. Now I want you to begin to talk to God about yourself. Look at yourself and begin to proclaim. Thank you, Lord, for what you're doing. Thank you for the group managing director, Lord. Thank you for upholding her, Lord. Thank you for sustaining her, Lord. Thank you for preserving her, Lord. Thank you for establishing her. Thank you for new directors for Pwan Group. Father, I want to thank you for the claims. Lord, I want to thank you for the staff of Pwan Group. I want to thank you, Lord, for your grace upon their life. Thank you, Lord, for preserving them every day. Thank you for sustaining them, Holy Spirit. Thank you for your hand upon their family. Thank you for your miraculous interventions in their life. In the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, I want to thank you for the partners. I want to thank you for the consultants. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord preserve you in Jesus' name. Amen. I want you to take this declaration with me. I want you to declare, I am a giant. I am unshakable. I am unmovable. I am undefeated. I am a somebody. Very important. I am a sharp instrument in the hands of our God to do exploits, even at such a time as this. I am wonderfully and I am beautifully made. I belong to God. Thank you so much. And may the Lord bless you. In Jesus' mighty name, I pray. Amen. I want you to shout 7 thunderous.
You are all that matters. I'll make room for two. You are not. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. You are all that matters. You are.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your presence here today. This is the Success Summit of Pwan Group, and today is the 12th of May 2020. We just finished our prayer session, which is part of what we do in all our programs, because we are Christ-loving. Our foundation is based on God and His principles. P1, as I would say all the time, is not just a business. P1 is a service to humanity organization with a lot of benefits, financial benefits, purpose benefits to people. We recognize the fact that happiness should be part of your life. My name is Dr. Augustine Onwumere. I am the chairman of the P1 Group. I am the chairman of the P1 Group, and like I said, today is a day that I am happy to be part of. And I hope you are happy to be part of today, because we are going to make you satisfied. You're not going to be expectant of nothing. You're going to be filled at the end of the day. COVID-19, that is coronavirus 2019, is an event that has been teaching us how to do our business in diverse ways, especially online. This summit we are holding today used to be done offline, in event centers, in several places. For the past 2 years, we've been holding it in Aja, an event center at Ilaje bus stop, Lighthouse Event Center. Sometime in 2018, we were in the mainland at Jevnik Restaurant and several other event centers. But we decided to do it online for last month and for today, and henceforth until the government calls off the lockdown, partial or full, we will do it online like this. And if I were you, I would copy what we are doing. I will copy what the whole world is doing. Now, data is life, like one of these networks will say. Data is life. Everything you are doing now will be online through apps like Zoom, GoToMeeting, and the rest of them. We are broadcasting from our TV house, P1 TV, which shows that we are prepared for events like this. Now, this is the first time we are holding this program in our television house, somewhere in the island, Lagos. And if you are listening to me or you are coming online or being with P1 for the first time, or somebody invited you to this program so that you could learn more about our organization and the events we are doing, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. P1 is spelled P-W-A-N for those who don't know, and not P number 1. People think when we say P1, we mean P figure 1. No, we mean P-W-A-N. That is Property World Africa Network. P1 started in 2012 by a couple named Mr. and Mrs. Austin and Jane Onwumere, who were homeless from 2009 December to sometime in 2011, when they now found real estate business and designed a system that makes it pay a lot of people in generations. Today, this organization that started from a beer parlor along Shongo Todo on the Lekki Ekpe Expressway is with many branches, with many centers, numbering over 22 in different states, namely Lagos, Ota Ogun State, Anambra State in Oka, Delta State Asaba, Delta State Warri, Port Harcourt in Rivers State. We have offices in Onitsha. We have offices in Warri. I said I mentioned that. We have in so many places: Uyo, Calabar, and Ibadan, and in Lagos we have several offices, about 11 of them, and we have different affiliates, namely P1 Homes, which is the mother company, and P1 Edge, P1 Plus, P1 Heritage, P1 Prime, P1 Premium, P1 Legend, P1 Lekki, P1 Stars, P1 Max, P1 Royal, P1 Advantage, P1 Signatures, P1 Legacy, and all we have been doing in the past 8 years, and so on. There are so many others, about 16 of us. P1 Bazaar, which we are opening. Is by welcoming people on the platform by membership system to earn some income from referring other people to buy from us, and we patronize them by offering them great incentives that will encourage them to do the work. It has become an acceptable program by a lot of people, thousands of people, numbering over 50,000 in our membership, that it is the mouth of everybody. Our goal is to have P1 in every home with time. Recently, we introduced a membership that enabled we were nowhere, and today he's going to be talking all the way from the United States of America in Atlanta. We'll be hooking him up online to talk to you. You know, because of this COVID-19, we have since been planning on how we can be doing these same things that we do offline, but online this time around. So I want to welcome you, and I want to say a great thank you to the last person that was here, Mrs. Oberabo, who came here to pray. Like I said, prayer is part of our life and our system, and we'll continue to do good until the Lord calls us back to his salvation. In Jesus' name, amen. My name is Dr. Austin Onwumere. I will be leaving now for Pastor Philip to be on from United States of America. Please enjoy the presentation, vision, taking responsibility. There will be a little music to see if the connection is true for like some seconds, and then it will come online. Go on. I will sit here.
I'll put you in front of mine. You are all.
the Success Summit, which holds every 12th of every month, has been an amazing one. That has been a basis of interacting, testifying, and getting to know a lot about what is happening within the P1 group. Simple. The reason is because this now takes the entire group into a whole new dimension of actualizing the fundamental vision that was delivered, that bettered this organization. And that is why I believe that today's topic is extremely very apt. The vision of the group has always been to make home ownership dream The old commandment is the word which we have heard from the beginning. Profound. You see, I'm excited that the vision of this organization has not changed. And one of my excitement about the P1 group vision is the fact that it addresses one of the most fundamental needs of man. And that is why her success as a group is not surprising. And the continuous success is going to be assured on the basis of this profound vision. So in order to own the vision, there are a few things I want to talk about. The first thing I want to reiterate very strongly as a prelude to showing us how to own the vision and participate stronger in a vision, which, like I said, is applicable to you as an individual, to any organization, or to a community, is first and foremost to remind us again of the supremacy of vision. Here is why I need to do that. You know, in the pursuit of life, as success is come, vision. He shared with us a story that many of us are very familiar with. The story of the building of Dubai and how somebody was being given. Visions are God-given. Visions are God-given. It is God that bets in people a vision. And as now listen, you don't even have to be a Christian to God. Of course not. There are many people in scriptures and in contemporary time that are doing phenomenal things that don't necessarily, accede to our Christian ethic. What is important is that God, know it. So it's God given. The second reason why vision is supreme is that it empowers. It empowers. The moment a vision is received, like we see of the P1 group, you just discover that the capacity and the ability to feel it comes into being. All of a sudden, the capacity, the ability just comes in. Unknown to you sometimes, give up on visions, because embedded within the vision now, we're going to see more to achieve it. It drives you. It has a way of compelling you. You are always thinking, working, doing a couple of things about it. So the tough thing about the supremacy of vision is that it compels. It compels. It makes you slip it. A demand for focus. Now, why God is willing to work with us, through us, in order to bring to pass that vision, we must also demonstrate our ability to give it what it takes. We've got to give it what it demands. Now, what I'm sharing right now to be conscientious, to be willing, to be committed. So important. But the next thing about the supremacy of vision is that it attracts
immediately it was 12 midnight on the 30th of
April.
April. So early hours of the morning of May 1st, I paid. I transferred 150,000 naira then. But I was so busy with a whole lot of things. The executive director of the Pwan homes did not upload the form until 5 p.m. By the time he uploaded the form, by 5 p.m. on the 1st of May 2020, I was very busy doing something else. And somebody else filled the form before me. So that person is number one. It might interest you that up till now, I've not even had time to log on online and fill the form. And since then, several people have joined. So I'm actually coming on the 4th level in this program, even though I created the program myself. But let me tell you what that is going to do for so many people that have joined. The person that I'm probably going to fall under by default will get 1,000 PV from me. The person on top of her will get 1,000 PV again. And the number one person will get 1,000 PV.
This PV, you know what it means? It's money, oh. It's the new
currency for fuel.
The new currency. So, because if you hear PV, point value, ask me what is PV. I know you cannot talk to me, but you can at least hear me explain. PV is the new currency for commissions. Do you understand? For bonus. Do you understand? So,
and if over time you accumulate up to 1 million PV, that is 12 million naira. You would have earned 12 million naira. So you can begin to understand what PV is. And like I just said, I'm going to be subscribing for this program even for my children. So as I subscribe for them, because I also want them by the time they are 18 years, 20 years to become homeowners, to become house owners.
Yes.
So I'm going to subscribe for them. So what it means is that if I subscribe, chairman subscribes, my children subscribe, all the people on top of me who already signed up before me, we get over 2,000 PV from me alone.
Now, it doesn't mean if you join at the 300th person that you cannot have your own flow of people that can make you even come before the people ahead of you. Don't think that this is a scheme, what do they call it? A Ponzi or a pyramid scheme. It's not. Explain better.
Yeah, okay, fine. Of course, it definitely is not. Because you must recruit people. You must recruit at least 5 persons into this program. Apart from recruiting 5 persons into this program, they also have to do their own bit. And apart from that, the program cuts off at the 8th level. So it means that the number one person, no matter what she does, she's not going beyond the 8th level, which gives other people opportunity to blossom, to flourish in the program. And that is not even all. The first person, who is Antonia Obodo, who is the first person in this program, she's actually going to be helping all of us because she cannot have more than 5 people immediately under her.
That's
and
true.
She's a heavy recruiter. So in fact, I don't mind being under her in this program because I know she's a heavy recruiter. So what it means is that all her spillovers will come to various people. Right now, as I'm speaking with you, she has recruited over 20 people into this program. And she cannot have more than 5 immediately under her. What it means is that all the others are going to be spillover for different people. I also want to say something. If you go to the market early in the morning, are you going to leave at the same time with the person who went in the evening? If you go to the market and diligently buy what you went to buy?
No.
Definitely not. You will leave earlier. The same thing, the same way it is in every business, in everything you are doing. If you go to the market earlier than me, you are likely to leave earlier than me. Okay? So I'm encouraging everybody to come onto the program, come into, become Pwan business owners. Sell to others also. And as you are selling to others, you will make points.
Wait. Did you say sell? You know, I always talk about sell. Selling is actually a way of life for anybody who wants to make income. But a lot of people think that they don't have to sell. Selling is actually a way of talking to people, right? Talk. So for you to talk and be able to know what to say, you have to have the facts and figures of what you are promoting. So the PBO, does it have a PowerPoint system or some information material that people can use?
I want to say something about selling.
Yes.
The day you met me, did I sell myself to you? That is selling. I must have sold myself to you.
Well.
Or you wouldn't have married me.
Wow.
I must have talked in a way you liked.
Yes.
Walked in a way you liked.
Yes.
Maybe behaved in some ways you liked.
So selling is not all about hawking. Some people think that selling means hawking. Sometimes it's just how you present yourself, the information materials you have with you, what you say with your mouth, how you look, how you carry your body, even how you welcome people around you that will make them look at you and say, wow, I need to be friends with this person. And to be friends with this person, I have to pay for or get involved with what the person is doing, right?
Well, in a way.
Yes.
One thing I know is that every human being is a salesperson. Even children are salespeople. In fact, they sell more than adults because they practically get away with everything they demand with their parents, which means that they're selling themselves properly. So we are all in the selling business. If there is no sales, if there is no exchange of money, there will be no income. Even for you to get employed in the place where you work, you sold yourself to the employer. They saw you as somebody they could work with, and they brought you into the organization. So selling, for me, is a way of life. It's a way of doing things. And whether you like it or not right now, we are living in a virtual world. So you have to sell. But selling is not the only thing you can do with this program. I have a lady who is in the United States right now, and another one in Canada. In fact, two of them, who immediately they heard about this program, they subscribed. The woman said to me, "Man, I've been working for so many years and I don't have a home of my own. If I can put aside 250,000 naira every month, in 5 years, I will have up to 50 million naira to get myself, even if it is a 2-bedroom apartment." So I asked her to hold on, and I called our architect and I asked him, I said, "Mr. Paul, in 5 years' time, can 50 million naira build a house, even if it's a 2-bedroom apartment?" And he said yes. So I told the woman to go ahead. So she subscribed and dropped 250,000 naira, and she said she's going to be putting 250,000 naira down every month because she may not be able to recruit people. So even if you are not able to recruit people, this is an opportunity for you to begin to subscribe for your home ownership, starting with as little as 15,000 naira. Does not mean that 15,000 naira is the only thing. Some people started with 150,000, somebody started with 200,000, some 250 like the woman I just talked about, some 30,000,
so even 15,000 naira is acceptable?
Yeah, whatever you have.
Yes.
The important thing is to start. Remember when we were growing up, we heard this several times, that a little drop of water
makes a
mighty
ocean.
So just by dropping that money, why? I want to give you an illustration. My younger sister was a civil servant. When she was leaving for Canada, when she was leaving for United States, she lives in Canada now. We found that she had over 500,000 naira in her account. We were surprised. And we asked her, "How did you get this money from your small salary?" And she said, from every salary she makes, she removes something. And as far as she's concerned, she doesn't have that money again.
But okay. That's how when she saves it,
yes.
She forgets about it.
The moment she puts it into that account, she does not have it again. So when she was going to United States, she did not have to ask anybody for flight ticket. She did not have to ask anybody for what is usually called ESTA code, because she had money, because she was able to put money aside. A lot of people make a lot of money today. Even in this our business, we've had partners that make millions every month. 1 year after, they still don't have even a plot of land to their name. So this opportunity is going to make it possible for you to put money aside towards your own home ownership. I know what, there are 16 companies in the Pwan group, which means that you have choices, plenty of choices. We have Pwan Homes, we have Pwan Edge, we have Pwan Plus, we have Pwan Premium, we have Pwan Heritage, we have P1 Heaven, we have P1 Prime, we have P1 Legend, we have P1 Stars, we have P1 Lucky, we have P1 Royal, we have P1 Pro, we have P1 Advantage, we have P1 Max, we have P1 Bazaar, we have P1 Legacy, and we have P1 Signature. 16 companies with properties all over the place. We have properties in Lagos State, we have in Imo State. I'm starting with Imo State because we are from Imo State. We have properties in Imo State, we have in Anambra State, we have in Delta State, we have in Enugu State, we have in Rivers State, we have in Akwa Ibom State, we have in Ogun State, we have in Oyo State.
Yeah.
That's where Ibadan is. And very soon, one of our affiliate companies is starting in Abuja. We have in Edo State because P1 Pro is already in Edo State. We have in Abia State. Because P1 Plus is in Abia State. So we're already in over 12 states in Nigeria, and we're going to go even further. We have relationship with people in Ghana. For those of you, because we have somebody who has subscribed from Ghana, we have relationship with people in Ghana that you can get your own home ownership through once you have the money. Just get started. Don't wait. You are listening to me today just 12 days after this program was first unveiled was first talked about, not really unveiled. Because today, Chairman is going to be officially unveiling the program. Don't waste time. Get involved immediately. Don't let your partners that are already with you in the business, encourage them to get involved so that you people can run together. You people can build something for yourselves together. I want to assure you that in the next 1 year, somebody is going to have a home through this program. I'm very certain of that. Because our number one person already has 5,000 points in just 12 days. She has over 5,000 points in just 12 days. You can imagine what will happen in the next 3 months. Her points will be hitting 100,000, 500,000, 1 million. And like I said, 1 million points give you 12 million naira. You may not get it all at once. That is why you need to have something you are paying some of that money into. As you are getting the points, you are cashing it out and paying it into the property account. So when you have enough as down payment for a property, any of these companies are there to serve you. They've already started building, so all you have to do is to walk into any of those companies and make a decision on what you want. And you put down maybe 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, and you are on your way to becoming a homeowner.
Thank you very much. You know, I was wondering if this PBO is so hot like this, does it mean that the normal consultancy and the partnership of P1 is going to be played down?
No, not at all.
Okay, so don't think that as the PBO program is taking the air now, that you don't have anything to do with the partnership and the consultancy of being a partner with P1. PBO is the higher level, the new partnership, right?
Remember that you must be a partner before you can become a P1 business owner.
Yes. So
that does not mean that you cannot join P1 group even for free, like we've always said.
yes.
You can join P1 group for free. Make money by selling any of our properties, and you can now begin to put money aside for your home ownership. What we just want is for our people to become homeowners. We want to begin to run the vision of the organization. That's what our keynote speaker was talking about before he was cut off, because he's talking to us from the United States of America. We're still going to get that video and put it on Facebook so that anybody can listen to it. Thank you so very much. I know that there will be questions. If you have my number and you have any question to ask, please ask. If you don't have my number and you are in any of the P1 group forums, just ask your questions there and you will get an answer. And if you are not yet a partner with the P1 group, you are not yet a member of the P1 family, somebody must have told you about this program. So just get in touch with the person and you can get more clarification. Again, you can also log on to www.p1group.com for more information. Before the end of this month, We're the P1 group. We're putting up a special website for this program
PBO.
called pbo.ng, www.pbo.ng, or www.p1businessowners.com. By the end of this month, you log into that place, you can get more information about how you can become a P1 business owner. I want to end by saying something. You can actually become a P1 business owner, and even if you don't recruit anybody, you'll be getting points. So please, don't be worried about whether you can recruit or not. The important thing is to get started. And remember that whatever money you put in is your money.
Yes.
It's completely your money.
Yes.
It's completely your money. Nothing is going to be deducted from it, because we're not paying any commission on it. It is your money. So get started as a PBO, P1 business owner. I look forward to welcoming you, your friends, your family to the P1 business ownership program. Thank you.
Opi, you've forgotten. We said we are going to showcase the people that have signed up. I'm going to congratulate them. Let them know about it.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Yes.
So in a few
Do
minutes.
you have them?
Yes, we have them. In a few
Okay.
minutes from now, on your screen, we'll be showcasing the pictures and we're congratulating. And there is a special gift we have for the people that have registered.
The first 120.
First 120 people. We're going to be giving them, showing it here, and giving it to them. It's a simple gift, but it's a gift that signifies that they have joined. And we also make their friends ask them, what is PBO? You know, that's a new partnership with P1.
Okay, apart from that particular gift, everybody in the P1 knows that P1 is a giving company. What chairman is talking about is something that shows that PBOs. Apart from that, they're going to be getting other gifts from the company, from the group.
Yes.
So, like I said, there is no commission on this particular program because the money is your money. But from time to time, we'll appreciate people. So the first 120 people, we have about 90 people now, which means that by the time the next 30 comes, the first 120 people
We get a special gift from
we get a special gift from chairman and I.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, what it goes to say is that a PBO business opportunity, it's a business opportunity, helps to put an icing on the cake of the fact that P1 Group is empowering greatness, right?
Yes.
Yes, we are empowering and catalyzing greatness in your life. We see that a lot of people need to own home instead of land that we're doing for 8 years, right?
Yes.
We decided to start something that goes straight from your cash to your home within a space of time. Several houses will be springing up in several of our estates starting immediately. Several houses will be financed and be starting up immediately. You can even have a vision board, a kind of board in your home. We're going to be publishing a magazine both online and offline to show you pictures of over 300 types of homes you can select from. So once you select it, you can actually take the soft copy of that picture, frame it up and put it in your room, in your bedroom, in your living room, on the ceiling of your room when you sleep, so that when you look up, you see your home and you say, I'm getting there in 2 years to 5 years, right?
Even in 1 year.
Even in 1 year.
Even in 1 year, it depends on
Yes.
how fast you want it. And it depends on how serious and focused you are. Like a chairman was saying, you now have an opportunity. Every time you earn commission for your land sales or even from the sales of the buildings that the companies are building, you can say, okay, that this percentage of my commission will go towards my home ownership. The moment you drop it, even if somebody comes with a situation, you don't have it, because we're not going to refund it to you. It is going to your home ownership. So that is going to help you put money aside for your home ownership. So please get started immediately. Now, the form is already online. If you log on to www.p1group.com, you will see...
There's a button on the top right hand corner that you click on it, the form drops down, you fill in your username and password for your P1 Homes or P1 Group business username and password, and then you see the form and you fill the form. There will be, we'll put a pop-up information immediately you log in to show you the procedure for signing up as a PBO.
Actually, the procedure is very simple.
But people need to know.
Yeah, the procedure is very simple. The only thing is that if you want to know more about the companies that are going to be developing these properties, their names are also there in p1group.com. You can click on any of them, get to know the managing director, get to know the properties they have in the market, get to know what they have to help you make a choice. In some of the forms I've been seeing people put one company name or the other.
Or the estate they want to build their home.
They want to build
have their home.
You have 3 choices. You can choose 3 different companies. Because of course, when you eventually get there, you will make a choice on where you want your property to be. Let me read something for you here. Written by our #1 person in this program. Her name is Antonia Obodo. It is amazing. Somebody said to me, "Ma, you've been spending night and day creating this program, and then you are not even going to be #1. You're not even going to be among the first 30 people. You're not even going to be among the first 60 people. I'm not even among the first 90 people because I've not signed up. I've made payment, but I've not signed up. Chema has made payment, but he has not signed up. So we're not even going to be among the first 90 people. But I can assure that I'll be among the first 120. But when I leave this place today, I'm going to go online and fill my form. And I'm also going to subscribe for my kids. I'm going to begin to give them an opportunity to become property owners, even now. I'm going to read to you what Sonia Obodo sent in. It's going to clarify a few things.
Excused.
Tonya says, "My name is Tonya Obodo. I am the 2020-2021 P1 Group Ambassador. I am also a P1 business owner. As a PBO, I'm paying instrumentally for an apartment of my own, while partnering with P1 Group to make home ownership dream a reality for as many people as possible. Because everybody she invites into this program, she's making home ownership dream a reality for that person. I started with 1%, just 1%, down payment only. That is 150,000 naira towards my own property ownership in the P1 Group, valued at 15 million naira. The property she chose is valued at 15 million naira. There are other properties that will be valued at 7.5. I am subscribing for even a property that is valued at more than that. So you can choose something bigger, but 15 million, 7.5 at the basis. What makes this so exciting for me is that I get to decide where I want my property when I am ready. So when she's ready, she can choose any of the companies, any of the estates belonging to any of the companies. As a P1 business owner, I earn points on a weekly basis, which I can apply towards the payment of my property or take out as cash. I may even get up to 15 million naira in point value before the end of this year, which will make my dream a reality. Do you want me to show you how? If yes, call me, and I will show you how you can make your own ownership dream a reality, starting with whatever you have today, even as little as 52,650 naira only. 52,650 means you are not yet a partner, so you probably pay 37,650 to become a partner, and then you pay 15,000 naira towards your home, making a total of 52,650. She says, make that move now. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step.
Yes.
Thank you.
I want to say something. There is a lie in the world that tells a lot of people, especially people who are working under paid employment, that they can never own a home of their own. I want to tell you that is a big lie. If you start today with as low as 15,000 naira membership fee into the PBO program, it will just take you understanding the program and telling as many people as possible who wish to own a home, a house key to open their own door by themselves. what the PBO program is all about, and all it will take is time. Because Rome was not built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. And gradually, working together with the P1 system and the P1 family and your friends and people you tell about it, you begin to see your home come to life. Right?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Do you have any other thing to say to
Yes, I want to prepare for the, okay. Today, we'll be giving out 2 cars, the cars that were announced in the last...
Please, before we go into that segment, I want to recognize the presence of some of the managing directors that are here. We're going to maintain serious social distance. So, as I call you, please, just stand somewhere and give us, put your hand like this. So, this my hand, so you can stand there. So, I'm going to start by calling Dr. Dennis Oberago. He's here. He's here, right? Dr. Dennis Oberago. Dr. Dennis, please go. Okay, don't start. Social distancing the same. Okay, good. Dr. Dennis is the managing director of P1 Premium. They've already started building. So you can even make a decision to choose your home from P1 Premium. Okay, Dr. Dennis, thank you. Can you stay here also? Yeah, okay.
I look forward to your subscription. We have duplexes, we have executive bungalows, we have block of flats. Anyone you need is available at the Majestic, in the free trade zone at Oasis, and also at the Vintage Gardens, Blackwell. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Oberago. And we also have Mr. Mike Akwete here. Mr. Mike, please come. I also know that you started.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. All right, I'm so excited to be here. Yeah, we started building in very close to town, in Orchard Road, and we are building smart buildings there. So, talking about Zion residents, we're going to be building smart building, affordable, buildings for you. Okay. So the best place to be right now is actually P1 Group.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. We have the October, the only October in the whole P1 Group. October, please come. I don't have to add anything else, but there's only one October. October is also known as Oga Landlord. He's the managing director of P1 Lekki.
Yeah, thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is a fantastic opportunity for everyone out there to hold his or her own home. And I implore everyone to please and try and key into this. This is a very opportunity for you and I to have our own home. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, October. October's birthday was a few days ago. Happy birthday, October.
Yeah, thank you.
Birthday once more. You are a May child. May is one of my favorite months in the year. My daughter was born in May. We had the first inspection in May. Then I'm getting there. We made our first sales. The first sales we made in P1 was done in the month of May, on the 2nd of May. My chairman, who is my partner, lifelong partner, is also a May child, was born in the month of May. And this fantastic program kicked off on the 1st of May. So May is really, really an awesome month for us in the P1 Group. We have Mr. Austin. Mr. Austin, are you still around?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Austin, please come. You maintain social distance. Okay, like this. Okay, good. Are you enthusiastic?
I'm alive and I'm an enthusiast.
Mr. Austin is the person in charge of P1 Royal. P1 Royal. Okay. Is everybody there?
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
I hope you are all keeping your distance.
Yes.
Everybody is keeping distance from each other. We are all in one family, but for this time, just be allies.
Okay, so like
Now,
my GMD actually talked about royalty, and P1 Royal gives you opportunity to change your status to royalty. And of course, we are providers of Excel residences. So if you want to have your own home, because it's
would be quite absurd and ridiculous for you to spend 35 years of your working life and at the end of it you have nothing to call the home. So please take this opportunity and key into the PBO and you'll be happy you're a homeowner. Thank you so much. Welcome to Pwan Ministry. God bless you.
Mr. Austin, thank you very much. Is there any other managing director around? Okay, now I'm going to
our dream and our vision in this very company to make every one of us in Nigeria and around the world to have our own home, our own house, our own house. So please, key into this program. It's very, 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 very easy because everything that you need to achieve this is here with us. Please, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. And thank you, Mr. Shebu. Thank you so very much. And of course, it's not surprising that we're so passionate about you having your own home. Chairman and I, the founders of Pwan Group, were homeless for 2.5 years. In those 2.5 years, we lived in 13 places. We were moving from one place to the other, carrying bags up, and of course, we lost a lot of properties because we didn't have anywhere to put it. So if we leave a particular place and there is no money to even charter a vehicle to carry the property, we just leave those ones and move on. But I thank God that today we have been able to at least make it possible for multiply thousands of people to pay rent, pay school fees, take care of basic things. We're taking it a step further. And I know that God is with us. The God in heaven who started this 8 years ago is still here today. He will still be here tomorrow, and you'll be here forever. Thank you, and God bless you.
Okay, let's look at the agenda and know what next is on the agenda. Please, somebody.
Thank you.
Yes.
Be recognized. Please celebrate them wherever you are. You know the period we're in, when it is almost impossible to do inspection, to bring people to come out for inspection, and yet they're making sales. They deserve to be celebrated. We also have 2 vehicles parked outside that we announced 2 months ago. We had to sub-pedal on that program because there is practically no movement. But the 2 vehicles have been announced. We have them here today to give out to the people that qualify for them. That is Mr. Cyril Mba and Mrs. Chioma Ugochukwu, the head of the Festac Center, and Mr. Cyril Mba. Please, Mr. Dr. Oberabo, Mrs. Oberabo, who is coming? Okay, please come and celebrate. Mrs. Vera, please come and join Mr. Oberabo.
Hello, good afternoon, colleagues, clients, and partners, consultants. And this is P1 Premium MD, Dr. Dennis Oberabo, coming to make a presentation and give you updates about our company. And with me is the Executive Director, Mrs. Vera Oberabo.
Hello, everyone.
As you all know, the lockdown has been partially lifted, and we've resumed work since Monday, May 4. And the inspection services are going on daily. The office has remained open from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Monday to Saturday. Incidentally, our 3rd anniversary fell within that opening time, and we've marked it with some interesting promos that we'll talk to you about later. We want to first of all begin by appreciating all our customers, our friends, partners, and clients who have continued to make sales, make inquiries, and get in touch with us, and even attend our online trainings. May God bless you all, and we look forward to continued business relationship on higher levels with you all. For April, we would like to recognize specially 2 partners who excelled in sales. The highest salesperson for April is Momodu Ozikeme, and we would really like to appreciate that. And followed by Uyadu Olise. Both of them did tremendously well in sales. Now we would like to give you an update on our estates and promos right now. First and foremost, P1 Premium has gotten into buildings.
Yeah.
ED may throw more light on the buildings that we have.
Okay, thank you very much, the Managing Director of P1 Premium. Yes, we have been talking about buildings and buildings and buildings, and this is exactly the time. P1 Premium has moved into buildings. All these years, we've been selling lands, but we have come of age. Now, you can key into our building projects. The properties where we have our buildings are the properties where we have solid titles. For instance, we have the Majestic Gardens in Abidjan DRA. That's a property with a certificate of occupancy. We're going to be having luxury flats. We're going to be having, of course, duplexes, terraces in Majestic. We're also going to be having flats, bungalows, and luxury bungalows. Very beautiful buildings. You know, sometimes I love to refer to those buildings as buildings that dress up, buildings that speak, and buildings that move. I mean, we are in a generation where things are no longer just the same. So we are bringing to you buildings that when you look at them, you say, yes, I just want to have these buildings. So I encourage you to key into, or let your clients key into all these building projects. We're also going to be building Oasis Gardens. Vintage Gardens, of course, also has governor's consent. So you can trust that you're building in a very, very solid estate where there won't be any issues. So we welcome you on board. The buildings have started. You can come and talk with us, and then with just a minimum deposit of a 1 million naira, we can start that journey with you. Of course, the payment plan is spread out to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Or if you have all the money at once, that's very good. We can start off and we can build for you from the scratch, and you'll see a very beautiful edifice springing up in your name. Thank you.
Our promos that are marking our 3rd anniversary. Of course, the King's Banquet is already on, where you have so many attractive prizes for different levels of sales. You can get different household items, television sets, washing machines, generators, depending on what you are selling. But basically, a minimum sale of 2 million qualifies you to attend the King's Banquet, and hopefully you will attend with your spouse or your partner. Then we have interesting promos to give you vehicles in the Vintage Gardens. Vintage Gardens with C of O is currently selling at 7.9 million per plot. If you are able to sell 2, you get a marketing card.
I think that's one of the most crazy promos I've seen so far.
Oh yes, oh
very
yes.
Lovely.
If you sell up
very
to 5,
exciting.
you get a Venza chip. And then of course, we have this earth-shaking promo on Oasis Gardens Phase 2.
Wow, that's the current trend.
It's fantastic. Oasis Gardens is selling at 2 million per plot. If you buy 2, you get an extra plot free. Can you beat that? That gives you a good land and excision block for less than 1.4 million. And to give you a hint, Pwan Premium is right now upgrading all the titles in his lands. And before the end of the year, the title of Oasis Gardens will surely be upgraded much higher. So you keep in on this promo now, you will never regret it. Fontainebleau Gardens now sells at 3.5 million per plot, and also a title upgrade to C of O is already in the process. Premium Palms Estate is coming back to the market at 2 million per plot. Buy 3, get 1 free. You shouldn't miss it. The Oasis Ibadan with C of O is selling at 1,050,000 per plot. Buy 5, get 1 free. And demand is so high over there. You can see that the pricing is very comfortable. The Majestic Abidjan GRA with C of O, C sells at 15 million per plot. But the good news is that we are developing buildings there, and 5 clients, I repeat, 5 clients are already building their own plots. So by the time you get there in the next 1 or 2 months, you will be wondering that whether you are electing phase 1 going to be a completely built up environment. And so we trust that with P1 Premium, there is no limit, and we'll continue to endeavor to give you our best. Edie, if you have a closing word.
I just want to tell you that this is the best time to do real estate. You can comfortably work from your home. All you need is upgrade your knowledge of your IT. Nothing is stopping you from making sales. Your brain is not locked down. Your mind is not locked down. You can do all things as long as you're ready to move with the times. Thank you very much, and may the Lord bless you.
Thank you.
Okay. Now we are going to bring in managing director of Pwan Lekki. Pwan Lekki. So celebrate his people. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Olusoya Mukaila Odutola, the Managing Director, Pwan Lekki Business Consigns Limited. And here with me, my Executive Director, Daniel Nadi. We are here to give you updates on our product, but before I go into that, I want to recognize my chairman, Pwan Group, Dr. Mark Austin Oumiri, and my group managing director, Dr. Mrs. Jane Obioma Oumiri, aka Mama Africa. And also I want to recognize my fellow directors and also all our beloved consultants and partners. We love you all. I've been receiving calls from our beloved consultant partners. That calls made me to know that we have them all over the world. Yeah, I've been receiving calls within the Nigeria, in some of the countries in Africa here and abroad. I want to let you know that we appreciate you guys and we love you all. Without wasting much time, I want to give you updates on our products. Praise God in Odeumi, which is just about 12 minutes away from La Campagne Tropicana, is sold out. And I want to congratulate all those who made sales in that estate. And I also want to congratulate those who tried to, those who put in their effort to make sales, but the sales didn't come. But that doesn't mean that they won't make sales. They will make sales, the sales will come in Jesus' name. And well, we have Praise God in Odeumi Phase 2. It's also in the same axis, on the same road where we have Phase 1. It's selling for 600 square meter for 750,000 naira, and 300 square meters is selling for 400,000 naira. And we also have a flexible payment plan on it, which is 6 months. 6 months to pay 850,000 on installment. We also have Praise God in Ikorodu, which is in Agbowa, selling for 600,000 for 600 square meter. Then 300,000 naira for 300 square meter. And there is a fantastic promo on it. Buy 2 to get 1 free. I mean, buy 3 to get 1 free on Praise God in Ikorodu. That is Praise God. Then we also have Praise God in Leronigbe, which is very close to the Lekki International Airport. They also link to the proposed 4 mainland bridge, and the Alaro City. I don't know whether you have heard about Alaro City. You have to be there. It's a very fantastic project which government put in place in that asset, and it has added value to our property there. So I advise the potential client out there to key into it now. That is, they are very cheap, and there is a fantastic promo on it. You buy 2 to get 1 free at the rate of 1.5 million. That is for 600 square meter. And also we have beloved partners who have done well. We want to appreciate them. But I will invite my executive director to take that.
All right. So thank you very much, MD. Oga Landlord.
Yes.
Standing on the existing protocols, I want to thank and greet everybody, our dear consultants and partners, the group directors, chairman, the group managing director, and everyone. We want to thank you all for all you do, and we want to thank you, our partners and consultants who have stayed solidly behind us in this time. Just moving to what we have at the moment, which is to appreciate those who have done well in the past, selling praise gardens. We have number one among them, Ogochukwu Otuonye, and we have Chinyere Okogeri, and we have Mr. Nduka Ejibe Nduka. Each of these people will be going home with fantastic home appliances, of which you all are going to see by the time we give this out to them. And these products are going to be given to them this week as they all come to the office. Also, we have others who benefited from the Ogalan Lot promo that ended some months ago. We are telling every one of you that if you are part of those that qualify for this particular promo, we want you to come starting Friday to our office so you can receive your hamper and other promos you've won for yourself. And wish to let you know also that enticing promo is on the way. My managing director is going to read out the qualifications and what you do to meet up such promos. Don't forget that the promo is centered on a win-win relationship. Both you, the consultants, the partners, the clients, and the company, we are all together going to win. So every of the promo we are dishing out is going to affect everybody positively. So, MD.
Yeah, thank you, my executive director. Yeah, to our beloved consultant and partners, because we always have you in mind. We are Ogalan Lord have this fantastic reward. That is a promo. If you sell 600,000, you get a.
MD, maybe before you go ahead, I'd like to just remind them of what this promo is all about.
Okay.
You know, most people, you consultants, partners, you've been passing towards the free trade zone and passing one major landmark, which is which is the heart of every tourist in Nigeria, which is Black and White of the Canada.
Those who are diaspora.
Those in diaspora. They've all been coming there. So this opportunity is going to you consultants and partners this period to have a feel of what Black and White of the Canada is. So, and we are unveiling the promo that is tied towards you getting this place.
Yeah. So, just like as I was saying, when you sell 600,000, you get a laptop, and when you sell 750,000, you get a table. Sorry, when you sell 600,000, you get a tabletop cooker.
Okay, I think that will be communicated in the flyer we are pushing out right now.
That will be rolled out.
Yes, right now. So you just look at it and see all the
because of our time.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you so much. We love you. With Pwan Group, there is no limits.
I'm key into PBO business opportunity.
From the horse's mouth, there is so much to get in the Pwan family because we are many. We are 16 companies in the Pwan group. And by the time you throw in PHPS, the company that's all of them anchor on, so that's about 17 companies. You must find your niche in any of them. You must find somewhere you can belong to. Now I'm going to be calling. I'll leave Mr. Enthusiasm for last. So let me call Mr. Mike Akwete. When Mr. Enthusiasm comes to take over, he will be doing what he knows how to do. Mr. Akwete, please.
Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, Nigeria. I welcome you to Pwan Group Success Summit, special edition in May.
And I want to use this opportunity to appreciate the chairman and the group managing director of the P1 group for giving us this great opportunity. Without wasting time, I'm going to go straight to what we have in the market. First of all, I'm going to talk about the latest one in town called Zion Residence Smart Buildings. Zion Residence Smart Building have been unveiling, and the building is selling out very fast. And the estate is located in Orchard Road. We have a 3-bedroom terrace there. I also have 4-bedroom terrace that we are building presently right now. As I talk to you now, with as little as 5 million naira deposit, you stand a chance of owning your dream home in Zion Residence. Zion Residence is going to be a fantastic smart building, a building where you can manage your home from your devices. Even when you are not at home, you can manage your building from your devices. You can use your device to control your electronics at home. You can use your devices to open your door. Even when you are not there, you can monitor what is going on in your home. And that Zion Residence is located in Orchard Road. Orchard Road is very close to Chevron Drive. Okay, you can see it's very close to town. As I talk to you now, the estate is selling out very fast. You can key into it and you have a very fantastic opportunity to own yourself either 3-bedroom terrace or 4-bedroom terrace. Another estate we have, from that one, we also have Zion Garden Phase 3. We have a land that is selling right now, Zion Garden Phase 3, the same location with Zion Garden Phase 2. This estate is facing the coastal road that will lead all the way from Eleko Junction to Victoria Island. As I talk to you today, the estate is just selling for 3 million naira. And we used to have a promo there, buy 5, get 1 free. But today, we are doing a promo of buy 2, get 1 free because of the COVID-19. When you buy 2, you are getting 1 free. That estate is very fast, in a very fantastic location. If you have an estate, if you key into this estate, you have an opportunity, okay, to have access to our P1 Pro Resort, which we are going to build in the nearest future. And apart from that, we also have an opportunity to live in a place. You have high return on investment on this Zion Garden Phase 3. Because the coastal road that will lead all the way from Eleko to Victoria Island, the Atlantic in Victoria Island, the road is going to be constructed very soon. By the time the contract has been awarded out already and they start the construction of that road, this land that we are selling for 3 million is going to move to 7.5 million naira. That is in the next less than 5 months' time. So the best time for you to key into it is now. And by the time they finish the construction of that coastal road, it's going to be a very fast lane from Eleko to VI. This land will move to 50 million naira. The best time for you to also key it now is now. And of course, we also have our Zion Garden Phase 1 Scheme 2. It is in Lacapine, just about 5 minutes or about 8 minutes drive from Lacapine Tropicana. And it is a very dry land and it's facing a tide road. Okay, that land, as I speak to you, is going for just 1.2 million naira. Okay, and of course, we also have Zion Court. Zion Court is located before Eluju. Okay, before Eluju, and it is buy and build. And if you are the first person, a client that will buy from there, we have special gift for that client. We are going to produce block for you to start your foundation. What a fantastic gift. It is buy and build, Zion Court. Okay, and we have also in Benin City, as I talk to you, the ancient city of Benin. In Benin City, we have 2 estates that is located in that place. Number 1, we have Zion Garden Phase 1 and Zion Garden Phase 2. Zion Garden Phase 1 is located in Abraka Road. If you're on your way to Abraka, where we call Upper Sakomba, it's already in a developed area. There are buildings in that area. So it is buy and build. And you know, Benin, the law in Benin says that when you buy a land, you must start development. After 3 years, if you don't develop that land, they will take it from you. So that means it's going to encourage everybody. The estate, by the time we start, we are going to put all infrastructure in that estate. Immediately you are buying, you are building immediately. We are going to put all infrastructure, the lights, the drainage system, the water, everything is going to be there, security. So as soon as you are buying, you are building immediately, okay? There's another one also located in off Airport Road and off Sapele Road. That's where we also have those estates we have in Benin. Of course, we have our promo running as I talk to you today. We have our promos running. We have web consultant. If you bring a client to buy from us, you are getting a special gift from us. A gift that is ranging from iPhone. Right now we are giving iPhone because our traveling incentive, we have stopped it for now because of the COVID-19. We are not doing any promo for traveling incentive. What we are doing right now are household items, gadget that you can use online. So when you sell for it, you're going to be getting gadget, internet gadget, online streaming gadgets, and all that you can use to do your business online. Those are the things we are going to be giving you as our promo as I talk to you. And of course, to round up, we are going to be celebrating some of our high flyers partners that did very well this month. We have 5 of them, which emerges as our highest sales partners for the month of April. I want to say we appreciate you a lot. Number 1 is Blessing Akon. Then number 2 is Alero Akai. Then number 3 is Omar, Barrister Omar Ekwe Obozo. Then we have Olu Olowo. Then we have Blessing Omino. I want to say a very big thank you from P1 Pro. We appreciate despite the lockdown, despite the shutdown, you are still doing your business. I really appreciate you. And I want to also tell you that we have our online trainings coming up every Wednesday and Fridays. We'll be giving you how you can do this business online. So hook up with us on our Facebook, on Instagram, and at the same time on webinar. So we are going to be doing triple training. At the same time, we'll be live on Facebook, we'll be live on Instagram, and we'll also be live on webinar. Thank you very much, and God bless you. P1 Pro, we are simply professional. With P1 Group, there is no limit. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
And you must find your niche somewhere. One more, and we're almost rounding up. I'm going to be inviting Mr. Augustine Ejiofor of Pwan Royal. Mr. Augustine, you have just 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so don't get too enthusiastic. Okay?
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, the GMD. God bless you. I call her Rich Mom. And the chairman, Mr. Empowerment, my rich dad, thank you so much for this opportunity. By God's grace, I am the business development manager of P1 Royal. And P1 Royal are developers of Excel Gardens Homes. Thank you so much. Now, briefly, I'll be reminding us on all our estates that are in the market presently. We have in Lagos here Excel Gardens Phase 2. We have Excel Gardens Phase 2 is directly opposite La Campagne Tropicana, and Excel Gardens Phase 3 shares the same fence with Pan Atlantic University just at Eleko Junction. And also in Lagos we have Excel Villas Ikorodu. Excel Villas Ikorodu is in Ikorodu, a very wonderful area too. In Asaba, Delta States, we have Sacred Heart Estate Phase 1, Sacred Heart Estate Phase 2, and of course we have Canaan Land Estate in Asaba. We have 3 estates in Asaba, Delta States. And of course in Uyo, we have Excel Garden City, Uyo, very close to the airport, Uyo Airport. And in Port Harcourt, River State, we have 3 lovely estates there. We have Rejoice Gardens, Port Harcourt, Grace Gardens, Port Harcourt, and we have Sunshine City, Port Harcourt. And we have one in Oyo State, in Ibadan, Rejoice Gardens, Ibadan. Of course, we have in Imo State. Imo State is in Owerri. We have in Owerri Sacred Heart Estate, Owerri. And finally, we have in Ogun State, that is in Ota. We call that Excel Gardens City. These are wonderful estates, and you can go online, go to our website, and then because of want of time, I might not be able to discuss the prices and their titles presently. Just go to our website www.p1royal.com and get first-hand knowledge of the prices, exact locations, and titles. Again, we want to say a big thank you to our loyal partners and consultants, and of course our clients, because without you we're not going to be in business. We want to appreciate you. Thank you so much. And a reminder, today, that is the 12th of May, one of our properties, Sacred Heart Estate Phase 1, is going to have a change in price from 1,250,000 naira. By the end of today, we'll be selling for 1,500,000 naira. So you have today to the end of today to at least invest into that particular estate with a deposit of just 100,000 naira, and it can stretch the balance over 6 months. Before the close of work today, please try as much as possible to make at least 100,000 naira instrumental payment into that account. And we want to equally, before I appreciate some of our wonderful partners, we want to inform you about our royal incentives. You see, it's not easy, right, to sell, that we know, but it's easy if you know the right things to do. And this COVID period, it has not been easy, sincerely, but a lot of persons have used this period to make the most sales they have never done before. So for those who are willing to sell, thank you. Go on and make your sales. But for the month of April, we want to celebrate 3 great persons that have made the highest sales for that month. We have Elili Ujumwa Joy. Elili Ujumwa Joy wants to say thank you so much and congratulations. We have Bright Mbonu. Bright Mbonu will say thank you so much and congratulations. And then we have Basi Asukwo. Basi Asukwo, all the way from Uyo. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and God will continue to give you the grace to make more and more sales in Jesus' name. So let me go straight to our royal incentives. For our royal incentives, P1 Royal gives you opportunity. You see, when you make, thank God for P1, I'm happy being a member of the P1, a shareholder in P1. Every partner is a shareholder in P1. And P1 Royal, you make sales, you collect your commission, you collect incentives. Now, if you are able to make a sale of 1 million naira, P1 Royal gives you a very wonderful microwave. And if you're able to make 1.5 million naira sale, we give you a tabletop fridge, a gas cooker, any one you want. You have a choice to make here. If you are able to make a sale of 3 million naira, of course, you have an option to choose from. It's either you choose a laptop, a HP laptop, a washing machine, a generator set, and a fridge or a freezer. Any of these 4 options, you have the opportunity to choose one. And if you're able to make a sale of 5 million naira, P1 Royal will gladly give you a laptop and a Samsung phone A30s. A Samsung phone A30s. And if you are able to make a sale of 7.5 million naira, of course, P1 Royal gives you a 49 inches television and a Samsung A30s. And if you are able to make a sale of 10 million naira, P1 Royal gives you 3 nights at Inagbe Resort or an iPhone 11. Of course, because of this COVID period, we are trying to reduce gathering and ensure social distancing. So this period, we might not have that 3 nights at the Inagbe Resort. So you have an option of picking an iPhone 11. And of course, if you are able to make a sale of 15 million naira, P1 gives you an iPhone 11 Pro Max and a laptop. Wow! iPhone 11 Pro Max and a laptop. And of course, if you are able to make a sale of 20 million naira, P1 gives you a night at Inagbe Resort, 3 nights at Inagbe Resort, and a Samsung Note 10 Plus. Of course, like I said ab initio, because of the COVID period and of course we are trying to ensure social distancing, we might not have the 3 nights at Inagbe Resort. So you have an option to pick any gift, any incentive of your choice. And if you are able to make a sale of 25 million naira, you get a professional course at LBS, Lagos Business School, which is an opportunity for you to upgrade in your certification. And finally, if you are able to make a sale of 40 million naira, P1 Royal gives you a marketing car, a Toyota Camry, very clean one, and you have an opportunity to update and upgrade your status. You become a big boy in your Camry, Toyota Camry, and that is all. P1 Royal gives you royal incentives, wonderful incentives. This period, believe you me, you could make do with any of these mouth-watering incentives aside from your commission. This is an opportunity to make more money and of course make more incentives for yourself. Thank you so much. On behalf of the staff and management of P1 Royal, we appreciate the GMD and the chairman of P1 Group, and of course our partners, our consultant, and our esteemed clients. Thank you so much. That will be all from P1 Royal Dex. But being done with that, I want to invite 2 great persons, and I beg to stand to do that recognition and welcoming. You see, I call them my rich dad and my rich mom. You might not understand, but if you have read the Rich Dad by Robert T. Kiyosaki, you understand why I call them that. Thank you so much. They are a great couple, people that said yes to this opportunity, and that's why we're here today. I want to invite those great people, Mr. Empowerment and the Group Managing Director. Thank you so much. Mama Africa is the one. Thank you so much. Please let's appreciate them while they come up and take part in the Thank you so much. Thank you.
The latest couple that are going to be running the latest company in the P1 Group, probably because the chairman and I are a couple. We're very, very used to working with couples. We've discovered that when couples work together, things really, really work better. You know, we women, we have a way of holding the man. He wants to move, we hold him. He wants to move, we hold. So that way he won't run too fast. You understand? And the men also have a way of relying on their wives for advice and for counsel on what to do, especially when it gets critical. So we're very, very needed in the life of a man. Don't you think so?
Very much, very much. And adjoining to what she said, I want to wish all the mothers, starting with my wife, and the directors who are women in the P1 Group, and the general women in the world, Nigerians. I want to, belated message, I want to wish all the women in the world a happy Mother's Day. We love you all. You make our world rock. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. So at this point, I'm going to be calling Mr. Chibeze Anokanti and Mrs. Chinyere Anokanti. I think the social distance is enough. So you go there. Move your chair a little bit. Just no, forward, no. Get away. No, just put it down. Okay. Okay, fine. Beton, so you can feel them. Good. I think we're maintaining a reasonable
Social distance.
Right? It's very, very important. Yeah, okay. Mr. Alukanti is the managing director of Pwan Bazaar. Normally, every time we open a new affiliate, we come together and we pray. But because of COVID-19, we may not be doing that in the office. But I'm a Christian, and I know that there is no distance in the spirit. So right now, we're going to be declaring that place open. Where is Mrs. Vera? I'm going to be calling Mrs. Vera Oberabo to pray for the opening of Pwan Bazaar, so they can begin to run. So you can just stay there. So they can begin to run. So we're all going to stand. And every other person here, you can stand wherever you are. And Mr. Lucas, please, can we have the address? What's the address of where Pwan Bazaar is?
Pwan Bazaar is at number 3, Ilukoji Bypass, second floor, Olajare House, opposite FIRS, Ilukoji.
Okay, good. So you've all heard that.
Their estates will be out latest by Monday, and the inspection can start after a week. Yes.
So, but from now, immediately we declare that place open. Mr. Abukanti and his executive director will begin to resume work there. So partners, consultants, you can go in there to see what they're doing, what they have to offer. From Monday, they'll use the rest of this week to get everything ready. So, Mrs. Vera.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Wow, this is so awesome. Pwan Bazaar is born today, and they are so unique. This is the very first addition to the Pwan Group family that is launched online. Wow, let's give it up for them. And on the tour, very significant things that are happening to Pwan Bazaar today. We're so happy for you. We're so excited that God has brought this day to come to be. We give God all the glory, Jesus.
Amen. And it's going to be the very first Pwan company that we have his first board meeting with masked men and women. When we go for board meeting there, we're going to go for the board meeting, but everybody will do a mask.
That's why
maybe we do it online.
That's why we say that they are spectacular. God has ordained this day to be, and we're so glad to be partakers of the faithfulness of God today. Father, in the name of Jesus, Heavenly Father, we have come before you at this hour. Father, we have come with a heart that's full of gratitude, full of thanksgiving, full of praise, full of adoration for your holy name. Lord, we appreciate you for today, the 12th of May 2020, the day that Pwan Bazaar is born. Lord, we give you all the adoration and all the worship in the name of Jesus. Amen. The Bible says, who is he that says a thing and it comes to pass when the Lord God has not commanded it? Father, we are confident that you're the one that has commanded Pwan Bazaar to be. Lord, we ask, oh God, that you will carry this company in your mercy and in your grace and establish it in Jesus' name. Amen. Holy Spirit of the living God, we ask, oh God, that every strength and every wisdom, every resource that is needed, oh God, to bring this company, this glorious, glorious, glorious path, Lord, release management of Pwan Bazaar in the name of Jesus. Amen. Father, you have shown us tremendous grace in the Pwan Group. Lord, it is obvious that your mighty hand is upon us. Lord, we ask, oh God, that that same grace, that same oil that flows from Aaron's bed, Father, let it begin to flow down. Lord, even from the chairman, from the group managing director, Lord, to Pwan Bazaar at this moment in Jesus' name. Amen. Lord, you have upheld the Pwan Group up to this day, 8 years going. Lord, even as Pwan Bazaar is taking off today,
P1 Bazaar is taken off in the strength of the Almighty. P1 Bazaar is taken off in the anointing of the Almighty. P1 Bazaar is taken off in the glory of the Almighty. In the name of Jesus, I decree unto you, P1 Bazaar, that you are unstoppable. In the name of Jesus, I decree that the doors shall open unto you. In the name of Jesus, I decree that lines will fall unto you in pleasant places. In the name of Jesus, I decree that the angels of God will begin to draw men and women to come to patronize your business. In the name of Jesus, every assistance you need, I decree unto you that God will release unto you in the name of Jesus. Lord, I cover P1 Bazaar with the blood of Jesus. Lord, I soak P1 Bazaar in the blood of Jesus. There is no eye of wickedness that will be able to see P1 Bazaar in Jesus' name. Any tongue that rises against P1 Bazaar, Lord, we condemn it in the name of Jesus. Lord, we ask, oh God, that even as this company opens today by your strength and by your power, Lord, they will never have to depend on their own wisdom. In the name of Jesus, Lord, when they come to the crossroads, when they come to critical moments, Lord, you will surface in the name of Jesus. Lord, you are here to help them. In the name of Jesus, Lord, I ask you to carry them on the eagle's wing. In the name of Jesus, they will not fail, they will not falter. In the name of Jesus, Father, they will not make a mistake where it matters. In the name of Jesus, Lord, they will draw strength from heaven for every decision. In the name of Jesus, Father, I ask for favor. Lord, I ask for favor. It is favor that opens doors. It is favor that draws businesses. It is favor that causes even clients to buy from us. Father, I ask, oh God, for a renewed favor, greater favor. In Jesus' name, I ask for grace, awesome grace. Grace that no man can gainsay. Let it fall upon the P1 Bazaar today. In the name of Jesus, I lift up the wife, the Mr. and Mrs. Anokanti. Lord, I lift them up. I ask, oh God, that you take their hands and let them go on this journey in your might. In the name of Jesus. Father, let them go on this journey in your strength. In the name of Jesus. Let them go on this journey by your anointing. In the name of Jesus. One day to come, Lord, they will come out with a testimony because you have been our God. Blessed be your holy name. In the mighty name of Jesus. I want you to hold your hands. Yeah, your husband and wife, so social distance might not matter much here. Lord, even as they are holding their hands in one accord in one spirit. Father, I decree in the name of Jesus that this business will not break your marriage in Jesus' name. Your marriage will not scatter the business in Jesus' name. I ask, oh God, that as they go on this journey together, Lord, that you will take them by the hand and show them the way to go in Jesus' name. Father, let light begin to fall on them. The light of God, the light of wisdom, the light of strength, the light of grace, in the name of Jesus. Lord, they will walk in one spirit. They will walk in one accord. In the name of Jesus. Father, we give you all the glory. We want to give you all the praise because of some things. In Jesus' most precious name, we have prayed. Amen. Congratulations.
Right. Congratulations.
Now, Mr. Anokanti, you're going to get an opportunity now to talk to our people for the very first time as the managing director of Pwan. So, can we sit? All right, thank you. Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, we're observing COVID-19 precautionary measures.
business model, or she will come out with another model. You just be wondering. Today, my wife and I, we are partakers in this company. Not because we are the best. Not because we run faster than any other partners and consultants of the company. But I personally want to say it is favor. This company has helped thousands and thousands of people. When I say thousands, I am talking first line. When you break it down further, you will know that millions have benefited from this company. When I heard about this company, I was at my lowest ebb. I was at my zero level. Well, losing nothing again, I had to push in. I joined. But, well, the testimonies of where I am today, if I start it, we will not leave this place. It's very numerous. If you are not married, you may not understand what it means for a woman to shed tears before you when you don't have. Yes. And by the way, to my close partners and consultants and every other person that is part of us in P1, I want to say this. There has never been any regret whatsoever joining P1 and working with P1. No regrets. In fact, recently I went out. Let me share this with you. I went out to see a land that P1 Bazaar, by the special grace of God, will soon get. The agent that brought that land to Pwan Bazaar said, this land is good, your company should pick it, you will sell it and you will make money. I laughed. I said, sir, do you know that by the time you sell Pwan Bazaar acquires this land, you are making money from the people that gave you this land? He said, sure, that is why I'm working. I said, sir, how many percent are you making there? He said, you know, they'll give me 2 or 3 or 4%. I said, wow, that's huge. That's very huge. Congratulations. I said, but when you join P1 and you sell this land, this very land you're giving to me, P1 is going to give you from 10% to 30%. He said, when are you picking this land? Please. Whether you buy this land or not, I am joining P1. He has, since that day, I think 3 or 4 days ago, he has called me 5 times. He wants to join. He has 10 people behind him that are waiting for him to join.
That's good.
So, and I ask myself, which other business? I tell let me share this thing very dear to me and very important to me. I share with my wife every day. I tell her, I said, before now I've worked, I've done paid jobs for years. There was never a time I left any job, I went home with a car. I've never done that. In fact, as a manager in the paid jobs, whenever I'm leaving, I'll drop my key. That is when I'll realize that that car is not my own. But in P1, first 1 month I did business with P1. I got her a car. She is here. She will attest to that. First 1 month. I compared the period. I traded 1 month with this company. I had a car. I traded about 8 years paid job. I never owned a car. As I'm talking to you, we have 2 kids. I have a land each for 2 of them from P1. And it may interest you also to know that, you want me to say this, it's possible that we didn't even buy the lands. Very possible. So when they say, join P1 and own your land, don't always think that you are going to buy the land. People will always tell you, sell 3, 4 plots and what? Get the land. What other business do you want to do to get the land? Without taking more time,
Now it is join P1 and get a house.
now it is join P1 and get a house.
Yes.
One of my colleagues here said, the hardest thing for a Nigerian to comprehend is when to pack into his house. It's very, very hard for a Nigerian. When am I packing into my house? Because virtually you have to buy the land. You have to buy your blocks. You have to buy the doors. Everything, the roofing sheet before you pack in, unlike what is obtainable abroad. So, like the Yorubas will say, that thing you are looking for in Sokoto is now in Sokoto. Those methods we always hear of in Europe and America is now in Nigeria. Don't bother. What do you have to do? Key into the system and let the system work for you. In P1 will tell you how it works. P1 Bazaar will concentrate much of our businesses in the mainland. Why? Because our presence is felt in the island, Lekki, and environment. I don't think there is any household that does not know about P1 in the Lekki houses on the islands. In the mainland, just because we mentioned it, that P1 Bazaar is launching and we are taking over mainland. Only today I have had more than 10 calls asking me, where is the land in mainland? Where is the land in mainland? How much is it? And we will all tell them, calm down, we are coming. Calm down, we are coming. So, like the chairman said, before Monday next week, we will roll out the estates in the mainland and some here in the island, because we cannot, this is why we have the green, so we can't run away from here. So we roll out from here, we roll out from there, and we ask everybody come. Our name is Bazaar. We are really going to do a bazaar. We are really going to do a bazaar. Yes. You know, some people sell land and houses for 100 million. In Bazaar, you get your houses free of charge. You are not going to charge.
Terms and conditions apply.
Terms and conditions apply. Very, very suitable ones. You are going to get it. On behalf of my closest partner in P1 Bazaar, my wife and the executive director, we appreciate the P1 group and appreciate everybody who has graced the P1 group. God bless us. In Jesus' name.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Thank you. That's a very good one. I didn't know you are a speaker. Now I know. No wonder every time you go for presentations, you bring all of them in. I now know why. Well done. That's good. So, on behalf, please stand up. On behalf of all the managing directors, the management, all the staffs, all the stakeholders, the partners, the consultants, the clients, everybody who have one stake or the other in the P1 group, we officially declare P1 Bazaar open.
Congratulations.
I want to say a new baby has just been born. So start breaking your powder, your pampers, and drugs, paracetamol, drops, amphiculus drops, and the rest of them. They will need your support, and they will be doing their seminars too online, as time goes on, and the inspection too. Their website is p1bazaar.com. It's already been developed, but before Monday, it will be fully loaded. I want to say thank you very much, everybody, for the opportunity to serve. And I know that they will not disappoint you. He has been with us for about 5 years, 6 years, and I know there are several more years to come ahead of him and his wife, and the people that will work with him. Please give him all your support. I want to say that this is another great feat that has been achieved. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Take our bow.
Yeah, okay.
Take our bow.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes,
Please come.
Picture.
Is there anybody that just stand? Come by there, don't worry. Come by there.
We want to quickly begin to celebrate personalities in the PBO. I do have my slides. We'll be showing it as I'm also going to be looking at it here. Yes. Okay. I think you have the first person there. I want to celebrate. I can't change it.
Go down.
What he has there is what I have here. I change it.
Say no particular.
Yes. In no particular order, I'm going to be mentioning the names of the new move-ups to PBOs. The first person on the list on the PowerPoint, in no particular order, like I said, is Doris Lewis, the landlady, and she's a team manager in the P1 group, and she's now a PBO. Please let's celebrate her. Oluyemi Ali is now a PBO. Please let Oluyemi Ali. Please let's celebrate her. Is it showing? Mrs. Obianejuchi Umba, MD P1 Prime Limited, is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. My humble self, Dr. Augustine Onwumere, Mr. Empowerment, is now a PBO. Why not you? Let's congratulate Dr. Jane Onwumere. Dr. Jane Onwumere. She's now a PBO. Why not you? Yes, Mrs. Antonia Chinelo Obodo is now a PBO, P1 business owner. Let's celebrate her. Mrs. Ndulue Angela Nkem Delim is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. PBO stands for P1 business owner. Mr. Omorokwe Idowu Kenneth is now a PBO. Let's celebrate him. Linda Ezenwankwo is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. We have Mrs. Yemisi Esther Adejola. Are you following me? Mrs. Yemisi Esther Adejola is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. I need claps, please. Ngozi Nwekwo is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Joining PBO is very easy. Just fill the form on the internet or from p1group.com on the now. Later it will be p1pbo.ng. Grace Ebierie Dogubo is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Chinyere Odinangba is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Elaine Ogadimma is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Cynthia Okoye is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Ifi Okobo is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Oma Linda Ekwem Ebozoje is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Ume Joachim Okechukwu is now a PBO. Let's celebrate her. Him. Now, what this means is that because you are going to be celebrated always when you make an achievement in P1, I am using one voice with that of my wife to tell you, go into a studio now and take the best picture of yourself and send it to our official email so that we can do such branding. There is a gift for all these people here now. There's a gift for all of them. I would like, for now, this is the pictures we could get. There are about more than 40 other people that have not been mentioned here.
90 altogether.
There are about more than 40 other people that have not been mentioned here. I would like you to take your pictures and send it to us so that we can put you on slides like this and celebrate you and give you your gift. Thank you very much. It has been an awesome day, right?
Yes, very awesome day. I want to ask a question. Did you notice one thing in the list that Chairman was reading out? Did you notice something? Women are taking over. Whoa. There are only 2 or 3 men there. All the rest are women. That is to show you how hardworking women have become in taking care of the family. So I want to use this opportunity to celebrate every woman, mothers, sisters, daughters, wives, friends. I want to celebrate all of you. Keep on being the support your family needs. God will bless you and prosper you in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Yeah, and before we step out, I want to encourage all of us, as many people as possible, to become PBOs. The first 120 people to become PBOs, we get a gift of. There are terms and conditions that if they meet those terms and conditions anytime they meet it, I will give them an iPhone. The first 120.
As PBOs.
You meet here to become PBOs. We have almost 90 people, which means we have just less than 30 to go. Now, if they meet the condition between now and September, I'll give them an iPhone. So I'm going to announce we have a forum for PBOs already. I'm going to go there now and announce the condition. If you become a PBO, we add it to that forum. That forum was created this morning. It's only PBOs that are on it. So anytime you become a PBO, we add it to the forum. We're going to continue doing it like that. PBO 1, PBO 2, PBO 3, until it becomes PBO.